Hey guys, I hope you're all having a great day and I hope you're all enjoying Season 13. Today we're going to be talking about some changes that will most likely be coming for Newcastle as well as the rank system. Now, as some of you may know, Newcastle is quite a versatile legend despite him being a defensive legend. His abilities are pretty powerful as expected, but both his tactical and his ultimate ability actually have a lot more features than we previously realized. And at the moment, it definitely seems like some of these features are not intended. And because we can be expecting some of these things to get removed in the near future, why don't we go over a couple of these things in this video. So first up, let's go over some things with his tactical. It turns out that his tactical has a similar bug compared to a very old thing that you can do with the Gibby arm shield. Many seasons back, you can actually put caustic gas traps and octane jump pads on the Gibby arm shield, and this basically allowed for some very wacky creations as well as a Gibby bouncing around all across the map using a jump pad that is attached to his arm shield. It was pretty hilarious, but of course it had to get removed. We can kind of see the same thing happening here with Newcastle's tactical ability. You can actually put gas traps on top of his tactical, and if you get it right, you can also put a dome shield on his tactical, meaning that you'll actually have a mobile Gibraltar dome. And the sole reason as to why it gives you the advantage is because Newcastle's shield is mobile, and you can specifically direct where you want it to go. And so with that being said, you can use this to push into buildings, push into hallways, etc. With the Gibby dome, you get 360 protection while it's mobile, and with the caustic traps, you can push into some indoor areas while having that gas effect on top of your shield, which is pretty powerful in my opinion, especially since the gas traps and the Newcastle tactical have a lot of HP that you have to get through if you want to destroy them. Now, something else from Newcastle that will most likely be removed is yet another thing you can do with his ultimate ability. Basically what happens is if your teammate dies and their respawn banner pops up, you can actually use your ultimate to launch yourself forward in that direction. The full videos for every clip I showed in this video are all linked in the description below, so definitely feel free to check out the original videos. They do include more footage other than what I just showed. But yeah, glitches and stuff aside, I've also seen some complaints about Newcastle's tactical, as a good Newcastle player can actually push really hard with this, and it is quite powerful. At the moment, it seems like Rampart and her minigun is a pretty hard counter towards his tactical, but other than Sheila, it is pretty hard to get through this shield, especially if he does decide to push you. So some people are requesting that his tactical gets a bit of HP reduced. Personally, I think that's a pretty decent change, but with all that being said, let's move on to the next section of the video, which is of course with the rank changes. A lot of people are complaining that the new season of rank is simply too grindy, especially since placement is heavily emphasized in ranked gameplay. Now personally, I don't really have a problem with ranked getting harder. In fact, I actually kind of enjoy the really intense end circles. I still see 20-30 people alive at the end of round 2, and in some cases there's still a ton of squads left by the time round 3 closes. And this is in ranked lobbies where I see a ton of diamond and master dive trails. I mean, basically every single squad I see consists of diamond and master players. So yeah, I really have been enjoying ranked this season, even though it is a little bit more grindy. I do think that a possible solution to the problem of ranked being more grindy is to simply remove the rank split that we currently have in the middle of the season. And I've seen quite a few people suggest this as well, but if you are going to make ranked a lot harder to climb, and if you are going to increase the amount of RP needed for every single rank, then it does make sense to give the player base more time for them to actually achieve the rank that they want to achieve. And maybe especially for streamers or pro players, this might sound kind of boring, it might sound kind of dull, but for the vast majority of people who play Apex, they're simply restricted by the amount of time that they can actually play the game, meaning they don't even have the chance of getting to those ranks despite them probably having that sort of skill level. This is something they should consider, but I'd also like to know what you guys think about this. Let me know if you want to see the rank split removed, and also let me know if you want any other changes for either Newcastle or the rank system this season. But yeah, that's enough talk for me, and of course, as always guys, stay safe, and I'll see ya in the next one. Peace out.